Chapter 17 of the Tale of Daddy Longlegs. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. This reading by Lucy Burgoyne. The Tale of Daddy Longlegs by Arthur Scott Bailey. Chapter 17. Daddy is attacked. When Daddy Longlegs went to call on Rusty Wren, he did not know that a whole army had planned to capture him. But it was true, nevertheless, that a plot had been hatched against him. Now, right beneath the big old cherry tree where Rusty had his home, there lived a colony of ants. And it was Rusty's habit, and his wife's as well, to enjoy an occasional meal or a light luncheon by capturing and eating such ants as were not spry enough to keep out of harm's way. Such actions only served to make the Wren family heartily disliked by every member of the ant colony. But there was nothing the ants could do except to try to be careful. And they were so angry that since they were powerless to harm the Wrens, they were quite ready and eager to vent their spite on Rusty's smaller friends. That was the reason why they had determined to attack Daddy Longlegs at the very first opportunity. Yes, the members of the ant colony had made up their minds to capture Daddy the next time he should visit Rusty Wren. And the ant army of fierce fighters was all prepared for a terrible battle. Each day sentinels took their posts and stayed on watch, ready to give the alarm the moment Daddy Longlegs came hobbling through the grass near the foot of the cherry tree. And when, at last, Daddy fell into the trap, on the day that he visited Rusty to boast about his wagon ride, the news of his arrival spread like wildfire. The ants had not said a word to Daddy as he passed their home and climbed up the cherry tree. They allowed him to go unharmed. But while he was high up in the tree chatting with Rusty Wren, ants hurried back to their stronghold from every direction. And in a surprisingly short time the whole army was ready and waiting for Daddy Longlegs to descend to the ground. When he had finished his call, Daddy Longlegs left the cherry tree and started homeward. But he had not gone more than a few inches when the ant army sprang out of the ground as if by magic. The soldiers were all around Daddy before he realized what was happening, and then he saw that it was too late for him to turn back and try to escape by climbing the tree again. Being a timid person, he took fright at once, and looking up toward Rusty Wren's house he cried, "Help! Help!" in a terror-stricken voice. But Daddy's shrieks brought no answer. Rusty Wren had flown away to find food for his hungry children. The ant sentinels had seen him leave, and they knew that they had nothing to fear from that quarter. As the army closed in around him, Daddy Longlegs thought that he had never been in such danger in all his life before. The army was so near him that he could have seen the whites of the soldiers' eyes, if they had had any whites. End of chapter 17.